Hey, hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. All right. Um. So today I am going to start. Hi, Gerard. Hi. Hey, Olivia, 你来什么？ if you want to join, also can. All right, it is okay. All right. Just revision. All right. But this one is not revision. This one is a very very basic one. If you from five, you find it. Why so easy one? All right. 进来看一下. Okay. Later got quiz if you want to join also can. Um, so today we are going to see the chapter 1, but before this I'm going to teach you how to use my notes. All right, so my notes is here. All right, you can see now total got 88 pages. So when you got this one, all right, so what will you do is if you click you click and it will straight away jump to that page, right? It is easier for you to do revision, right? Unlike previously, I copy, then you copy very slow, right? So this year I want to change a little bit. So like, for example, you want to go to chapter 1.1, then you click here, then you go to chapter 1.1, all right? So if let's say I want to go to chapter 2.1.3, so what is force in equilibrium? Then you can here, all right, so it is page 33, right? You can go to that 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 subtopic easily. And then second thing is, all right, you can see this one, the red color one. All right, what is the red color one? Red color one is the answer. All right, I have calculated, probably I'll calculate some of them wrong, but this is the one that I do lah. All right, this is the notes that I do. So, and when you use my notes, right, you no need to copy anything also can. So I will send the answer, right, the working answer to you every lesson after I have finished the chapter. All right. Are you okay with here? Right, this is the thing like, but if you want to make your own short notes, right, you have to make on your own. All right, but this one, it is quite enough already. If you print it out, you want to make some short notes, then you are welcome to do so. Is that okay? And then at the middle of the this before I finish about 9, right, 9, our tuition will be 2 hours, 7:30 to 9:30. And then when I reach about 9, maybe if can I do until 9, then half hour we are going to do quiz, right? And then we are going to discuss about the quiz, right? How do you do, right? What do you understand or not? I can find it whether you understand or not, right? For my own student, all right, if you are PTSC registered student, all right, and I want you to know this, right, but I don't want to show you the name, but it is okay lah. If you I show, it is okay also. This is the what, your name list, right, with the quiz. All right, if I have post the link to you already, so your quiz, please take it seriously, and then this one will counted as the what's that called, the attendance also. And then when you do it, please I will mark, I'll record your mark also. At the end of the year, right, I will give you a small gift. All right, small gift, highest mark will give you a small gift. And then secondly is, please take it seriously, right, the quiz. And mostly there are 10 question until 15 question lah. So some of them are very easy one, right? You don't need to worry. So you should able to do it, right, if you put attention. If you pay attention or not put attention, right? So right, and then my PTSC student, when you fill in, right, when you feel when you want to do the quiz, please make sure you put your name as letter. I'll repeat again. All right, you put it as PTSC. All right, let's say your number just now, it is like let's say my number is 35, so you put 35, and then I will can key in for you easily. All right, if you put into the wrong number, all right, please let me know. All right, I'll send it into the group again, and then your name again. Make sure my name is Lee. I introduce myself first. Alright, my name, my full name, Mr. Lee. You can call me Mr. Lee, Lee Jinping. Alright, you put it like that, so I can key in for you very, very easily. And then the next thing is, alright, please put in your full name. Alright, let's say you got your name is Ivan Bong. Alright, Ivan Bong. My list here got 2 Ivan Bong, so I cannot identify who are you. Then you got this number correctly, then I can, right? I can know who are you. So because why I need to put PTSC here? If you don't put PTSC here, so my quiz is open to public. Got public. If you guys want to join, don't put PTSC. Your name list, you don't have name here, then very hard for me to key in your name. All right, please. All right, please be noticed it. All right. So I introduce myself. I am Mr. Lee. I am Mr. Lee. If you want to see my face, this is me. This is me. So I'm doing physics tuition for including this year. If this count this year, it will be the year 19. All right, 19 years already. And then this is the new format. I believe it from 4 you have joined some tuition, some other tuition, and this is from 4 and from 5. This is the second year for the new syllabus KSSM. So I have compound all the questions from here. For example, I compound the stat paper here from 2021 to 2002, right here 2021和2022. So all the question I have compound already, every state one. All right, so the latest one. So the notes that you join right now, it is a latest one. Okay, now I hope there is no question, so I guess we can start already. 7:30 already. And before this, please like my video first, like it. And then second thing is, if you join the tuition, you forward to your friend, ask your friend to join under your name. If you are assisting, right now you have registered, you got a name here, you can forward to your friend, and your friend join, you will get the incentive. All right, every month. All right, one subject, not one people, one subject. If your friend register for 2 subjects, then you got 2. All right, I got one student. All right, you know who are you? All right, he invite seven. I call it a 7 person, 7 person, and then he no need to pay much tuition fee already. All right, so March he still earn money. All right, our tuition fee will be 50 after March, after February, March, and then this promotion will be until this end of this month, right? End of the month, right? I mean the invitation one still got, but the tuition fee for 50. If you join before February, right? Before February, you will enjoy the whole year, 49 ringgit 90 cents. All right. If you join after, then it will be 65. Don't ask me why. This is the promotion only. All right. Your friend want to join? Be fast. All right. So we can start already. Right. So we go for the chapter 1. All right. Chapter 1, we talk about forces and motion. Yeah, I forgot to open my that one. My Zoom. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. I forgot to open the Zoom. I didn't buy the Zoom, so Zoom is for my personal use only. You don't join. We join YouTube, you know. So I use this Zoom because of it is easier for me to do it. This one. Okay, so we can start already. So okay, alright, let's go for the tuition today. Chapter 1, forces in motion 1. Alright, unlike the this is motion 2, unlike force and motion 1, that one will be very little only. So this one is more complicated. So now we are going to divide it to 4 types. Alright, we can divide it to 3 to 4 kind of situation. So we are going to see one by one. What is first one? Resultant force. 1.1 resultant force. Right, from this resultant force, we also sometimes call it as net force. But what is the difference between net force and resultant force? In fact, they are the same. All right, you can call it net force, you can call it resultant force. But what is the difference? Normally, resultant force is more complicated. Right, net force is more simple. For example, what is net force? All right, for example, I got one object here. I got one object. So I am going to put it to the left. You are going to put it to the right. So let's say I put it to the left hand side. You are going to put it to the right hand side. So we got one force different, right? See which force it is bigger. For example, I put it with 10 Newton. You put it with 20 Newton. So this thing, it is going to move to the right. So because this force is bigger than this force, right? Force to the right is bigger than the force to the left. So we call it as net force. Right? Net force is after you minus the different opposite direction. If same direction, we are going to plus them. Opposite direction, we are going to minus them. Net force. But once we talk about resultant force, it can be, right, the force here, then the resultant force, it will be this way, or and this way, or it is more direction, right? It is more than one direction. It is not left and right only. It will be up and down, left and right. So this kind of question, we are going to call it resultant force. But if the question asks you about this way only, left and right, we can call it as net force. How much is the net force? We can also call it as what is the resultant force. Now, what is the resultant force? The meaning of the resultant force. The single force represent the vector sum of 2 or more force act on object. In form 5, just 2. Alright. If you want 3, got 3 lah. Right? Very little. Right? Less. So especially the force that I said, it is moved to this direction 1, this direction 1. Maximum it is 2. Right? But if the horizontal one, right, it can be 3, right? 3, the most that I can see, it is 3, right? 3 forces. So now, let's say this teacher, I don't understand what is single force that represent the sum, all right? Sum of 2 or more. So I take this one as my example, all right? So you got 2 forces, right? You got 2 forces act on the object, 2 forces. But these 2, if you after minus it, it is like just one force acting to here. So which is 20 minus 10, which is you got a resultant force or net force of 10 Newton. Right? So 10 Newton is a single force. This is a single force. Right? Represent this one plus this one, or minus or plus or whatever, see the direction of 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or many forces act on this object. So you need to memorize the definition. Right? Right, this is what we have. If you got any question, you can stop me and ask there. So we can call it net force. Right? So now, first of all, we see this kind of object. You pull by one force to the left and one force to the right. If this force, it is the same. All right, mean we don't take any friction right now. We don't want to talk about frictional force. Just one force is here, one force is here. So this thing, it is resultant force is 0. How do you get the resultant force? Resultant force will be equivalent to, you don't need to copy this actually, you just listen. Right? Resultant force, I will normally write it as force. This is called force. This is called result. resultant force. Result of the force. Resultant force. Resultant force will be equivalent to 10 minus 10, which is 0 Newton. Alright, 0 Newton. 0 Newton, you cannot need to put the unit. But if you want to put the Newton as a unit, also can. So we are going to call it as equilibrium. Equilibrium means it either not moving, or we call it as stationary. Stationary means not moving, or it can be moved with a constant velocity. Depend on the situation. Alright, so equilibrium, next time you see, when you see the word of equilibrium or the resultant force or the net force is equal to 0. So this thing is equilibrium. So it can either move with constant velocity or not moving. Now, if I got a force 15 pull to here, 15 I pull to here, you got a force 10 Newton pull to this side. Pull to this side. So you find it, this force it is stronger, right? This force it is weaker, right? This one is lesser. So what happened? So I got one resultant force, or I got one net force, right? Net force is going to the right. So we can see the resultant force, it is not equal to 0. I want to ask you, is it too small? Can you see it? Or you want me to put it as bigger? You want me to put it bigger? Like that? Like that better? Okay. I'll put it bigger lah. Alright, so that you can see it. Alright, so now the resultant force is not equal to 0. So this one is not equilibrium. Equilibrium, yeah. Equilibrium, you still got one word that I forgot to tell you. Equilibrium also called as balance force. Balance force. Alright, so this is unbalanced force. So the resultant force is not equal to 0. Or the net force is not equal to 0. Meaning that this object is going to accelerate. So meaning that it will not only move, it will accelerate. It will move with a constant acceleration. So we got a net force of, what is the net force? It is the net force is 15. Net force or resultant force is 15 minus 10. So it is 5 Newton to the right. So this object will move to the right. Why? Because of force pull to the right hand side. Force pull to the right hand side, it is bigger than force pull to the left hand side. Alright, the force to the right is 15, force to the left is 10. So it is bigger. So it will move to the right. No, it will accelerate to the right. Okay, now here I guess you can understand. This one quite easy. Now if the force is pulled to the right with 15 pull to the left, pull to the left with 15 Newton, and I got a force pull to the right with 10 Newton. So this one is also not 0. So this one is not balanced force. It is not equilibrium. So this object will accelerate, yes. You will also accelerate to where? You will accelerate to the left hand side. So what is the resultant force? The resultant force will be 15 minus 10. So we are going to take it as 5. Of course, you will ask me, Cikgu, teacher, isn't it go to the left? We take it as negative. No, we are going to take it as positive. Right? The force here, we are going to take it as positive value. No matter it go to the left or right. So you just need to use a bigger number minus a smaller number. Bigger number minus smaller number. So the direction you know go to the left will be enough. Alright, you must know the direction go to where. So the force pull to the left is bigger than the force pull to the right. So the object will accelerate to the left. So this is the basic thing that you need to know. Resultant force. Okay, now here, later I'll give an example, you don't need to worry. So the formula that we are going to use is F is equal to ma, right? This F is equal to ma, you have learned it from Form 4. Form 4, F is equal to ma is Newton's second law. Newton's second law. Force is directly proportional to the acceleration, right? Provided the object is not act with other force, right? No other force act on this system, right? And the unit of force is resultant force is Newton. This unit is Newton, all right? This one, the unit will be okay. This unit will be in mass, will be in kg, must be in kg, cannot in gram. Cannot be in gram, cannot, right? And then lastly, the acceleration, the unit will be ms negative 2, right? Ms negative 2, right? So this is the what we have. F is equal to ma. So we got 4 situations. As just now I told you, we got 3 to 4 situations. I cannot memorize, right? So today we are going to see in these 2 situations in detail. This one letter quiz, I'm not going to give you it because it is kind of hard, right? It is not solved directly, so I don't give you the quiz here. So I give you something like very, very easy. So how to determine a resultant force, right? So now, first of all, you need to see the direction of the force, whether it is the same or opposite. If it is same direction, we just plus it. Just plus it. Right? If opposite direction, you use bigger number minus smaller number. Right? Big number minus a smaller number. For example, all right, this one, what is the resultant force? Right? The resultant force will be, so the answer will be here. Resultant force, FR will be, so 15 plus or minus, I straight away give the answer. 10 plus 5, which is equivalent to 15 Newton, right? Why? Because the direction, it is the same. Direction, it is the same, then we plus it. Opposite direction, we are going to minus it. Right, that's all. Right? Now, this kind of question, right? So what is the resultant force? The resultant force will be, right? The resultant force will be, you see, right is 15, left it is 10. So you use bigger number minus a smaller number. So your resultant force will be 5 Newton. That's all. Right? So unlike this one, the same direction we plus it, opposite direction we minus it. Now come to this kind of question. This kind of question, today I'm not going to go in detail. I tell you. Now why? Because it is susah sikit. Alright. So now we got this kind of force. Alright. I pull it upward. Alright. Then I pull it to the right, right? You pull it to the right. So this object, where will it go? It will move into this direction. This direction. This direction is your resultant force. This direction is your resultant force. And then, of course, you ask me, teacher, how do I know it moved to which direction? So now this is from the Pythagoras theorem. This is a Pythagoras theorem. So you need to calculate, all right, how much is here and how much is here. So what do we do is, if you want to calculate, it will be, you need to draw. You need to draw it and then answer. So here, normally, this one, it is in 4 Newton. So you are going to draw it with 4 cm here. 4 cm. And then this one follow with upward. It is 3 cm. 3 Newton, we are going to take it as 3 cm. And then after that, you are going to draw it to here. Right, this is 4 cm. And this is 4 cm. And then this one, it is 3 cm. So this one, you need to draw here to get your resultant force. Resultant force, normally I will use 2 arrows. Alright, this one 1 arrow, this one will be 2 arrows. So this one, we are going to label your resultant force. Alright, This is your resultant force. So if I rub it off, right, you will see the cikgu, this one is in it like that. Yes, all right. That's why we use Pythagoras theorem. So you can see it directly here. So this is a Pythagoras theorem. So 3 cm, 3 cm here up, 4 cm here to the right. So you got 5 cm. 5 cm. Right? This is a 5 cm. 5 cm up. How to get it? Pythagoras theorem. So Pythagoras theorem, you are going to take it as, right? Resultant force. Resultant force will be equivalent to 3 square plus 4 square, and then you square root. Right? Then you square root it. Right? I cannot write the square root here, so I put it to here, square. Right? So now F resultant force will be equivalent to 5. Right? You have learned it. 3 square plus 4 square is equal to 5. Right? Your resultant force will be equivalent to 5 Newton. Alright, for this case. Alright. The direction, alright, how to calculate the direction, I just briefly go through. Alright, so this one is, I will go in more detail, not next lesson, right? See, maybe, I see that when, alright. So, you need to calculate this one, alright? So, you know this one is resultant force. Resultant force is, right, 3 square plus 4 square and then square root, which is equal to 5 Newton, right? So you want to find this angle. This angle you can use sine, you can use cos, you can use tangent. For this case, we are going to use tangent because this value I don't have. Whereas this value I know it as 5. If I don't know it is as 5, this is opposite. Right? Tangent theta is equals to opposite over adjacent. Right? 3 over 4. 3 over 4. So 3 over 4. If you want to find it, theta will be equivalent to you can find the value of the theta is you use 3 divided by 4 equal first, and then you shift tangent answer. Shift tangent answer, you get 36.87. 36.87 from here, right? You get it as 38 degree, no, points. Point what? I forgot 7. 36.87, I'm sorry. 30. It is 36.87. 36.87 degree. Alright, don't use minute and so on. Alright, don't use minute, second like that. Alright, no. Alright, so this one is how you do it. Alright, just briefly tell you. So far, any question from here? Right, so you see perpendicular one, right, like that, you use Pythagoras theorem. Right, so if it is not perpendicular to each other, and then it is not left and right, it is not right and right, it is not left and left, it is not horizontal, it is some angle like here. So now you need to draw it, and then you can calculate by using your maths way. How to do it? So here you got 10 Newton. 10 Newton. I'll go in detail next time. Alright, this one is just briefly let you know. Right, here and here. So you got the force here. The direction also very important. You cannot get wrong the direction. Right, this one is 10. Like for you, you are pulling here 15 Newton, you are pulling here 15 Newton. Right, so normally when you draw 15 cm. Or if you don't want to use 15 cm, you can use scale drawing. This 15 cm you divide it by 5, you get 3 cm. This one you divide by 5, you get 2 cm. So you get 3 cm, 2 cm, 2 cm, 3 cm. And then this is your resultant force. This is the resultant force. And here, this one you got one angle here. It is theta here, right? You got an angle of theta here. So this is the angle of theta. At this direction, this is the force that you need to find. Let's say I put it as alpha. So this direction you need to find. How to find it? All right, I told you you need to learn at maths. All right. So which is I don't want to use this 3 cm. You can use cos rule. Right. You can use cos rule to find it. Right. Opposite square. This is resultant force here. Resultant force will be equivalent to 15 square plus 10 square minus 2 times 15 times 10 cos theta. Cos this angle. Where this one don't have any value, we cannot find it. Right? Cos, let's say I put as gamma. Cos gamma. Right? You can find this value by using cos rule, or you can use sine rule to calculate it. Right? Sine rule is this angle. Sine alpha over 10 is, sorry, I said over 10. Over 10. This angle over here is this angle, sine gamma over resultant force. Also can use this way to calculate it. Right? We are going to go in detail next time, not today. Alright. Any question from here? Any question from here? Is there any question? You can ask me question here. All right. No, all right, very good. All right, so come to do some question. You see, all the question here, it will be not normally in the objective question in SPM, they will normally not ask you the direction like this, right? Normally no, right? Because this one is kind of hard, right? This one is kind of hard, right? But this one, it is very easy. How to do it, right? We are going to see how to do it from here. We look at example number 1. Okay, example number 1. Now, we know that here you got 15. Here you got 10. All right, this is smooth surface. First of all, you need to understand what is meant by smooth surface first. Smooth surface mean there is no friction. Frictional force is equal to 0. Smooth surface mean no friction. Or we call it as frictional force equal to 0. Right? No friction, no frictional force, right? No friction. Or we can call it as frictional force equal to 0. Alright, when you see smooth surface, if they don't tell you whether it is smooth surface or hard surface, rough surface, then you have to take it as rough surface. Okay. Now, we are going to see how to do it. So still remember, we got one formula here, which is F is equal to MA. We got this formula, F is equal to MA. So, how are we going to do it? F is equal to MA. Alright. Alright, what is this F? This F is called resultant force, or we can call it net force, because it is not to other direction, just left only and right, left and right. So the resultant force will be using the bigger number, right? This bigger number, this is a bigger number minus a smaller number. Bigger number minus a smaller number, right? So the resultant force will be, right, 15 minus 10 is equal to MA. M is 2. A is, I don't know. I want to find it. So 15 minus 10. Alright. 15 minus 10. It is 5, right? It is equal to 2A. So if you don't get used to it, you can write 2A is equal to 5. Up to you. Alright, we write it. 2A is equal to 5. So A gonna be 5 divided by 2. You got 2.5. 2.5. Don't forget your unit. Your unit is ms. ms minus 2. Right? This is how you get it. Find the acceleration. So normally this one is called constant acceleration, right? But if they say acceleration, it will be okay, right? Same. Understand is as acceleration, same as a constant acceleration. Is that okay for you? Any question from here? Should be okay, right? But I want to ask you, this one move to the left or move to the right? This one, right? I want to ask you, move to the left or move to the right? Right, question, example number 1, left or right? Move to left or right? Huh? Right, answer? Move to the left or move to the right? This one normally come out. Yeah, this is kind of question that they will ask in SPM. Why? Because this one sometimes they ask very simple one. You don't need especially if you are in Form 5. Now it is not the time for you to do the hard one. Calculate the one that you cannot do one. No, don't spend your time like that. Right? Right, answer me. Go to the left or go to the right? Okay. I'll leave it there first. You got answer first. Okay. So it should be okay. So answer, go to the right. All of you get correct. Alright. Now here, you see this one, so another one. So I want to compare this one and this one. You see, the force is 15 and 10. 15 and 10, same lay. Alright. This one is 2.5. This one is 2.5. It moves with 2.5. Now, later we are going to compare. So, resultant force. How to find resultant force? Resultant force is equals to MA. Alright. The formula, the standard way to answer in SPM is formula and then substitution. This one, if you don't substitute it well, right, like that, and then straight away go to the answer, bole, right? You need to have formula and then substitution. Substitution is this one, right? Even you put 5 is equals to 2a also can, right? And then a is equals to this one. Answer. Your way to answer is formula, and then second one will be substitution, and then answer with correct unit. Always remember these three: formula, substitution, and answer with correct unit. All right. Now, how to do this one? F is equals to MA. F is 15 minus 10. Right. And then double check with the smooth surface or not. Yes, smooth surface. Right. M, it is 5. A, I don't know. So, if you can do it fast, is 15 minus 10, it is 5. And then your 5 divide down, right? You get 1. Your A is 1. Your A is 1 ms minus 2. This one, I will send the answer to you later. You don't need to worry. If you don't want to copy, it is okay. But make sure you listen, right? So A is 1. Now, this one is 2.5. This one is 1, right? Now, why? This one's small surface. This one's so small surface. This one's 15. This one's 10. This one's 15. This one's 10. But why this one is moved slower? What do you think? State the relationship between mass and acceleration. State the relationship between mass and acceleration. What is the answer? What is the answer? Mass and acceleration. The larger the mass, the bigger the mass. You see here, 2, this one 5. The bigger the mass, what happened? The bigger the mass, the bigger the acceleration, bigger or smaller? Bigger or smaller the acceleration? The bigger or the smaller the acceleration? The bigger or smaller? You can see here, 2.5, 2 kg, 2.5, 5 kg, 1. The big mass, this one is bigger mass, this one is smaller mass, this one heavy, this one lighter. You want to pull it, ayo, senang lah, lighter lah. This one, ayo, susah, hard to pull it. Why hard to pull it? Because it's heavy, right? Because the mass is big. So the larger the mass, the smaller the acceleration. Of course, you will ask me, one Cikgu, can I write it as the acceleration is inversely proportional to mass? Can or not? Actually can, but in this case, to be more safe, you need to write this, because when this one you have to see the graph, baru you can write it that way. If you don't have the graph, please do not write it, right? Do not write it, right? This one you don't have graph, so I don't know whether it's inversely proportional, right? Now I gave you one, right? Recently got some student ask me, yeah, teacher, like that, the graph, she asked me, right, this way, this one touching, right, is this can I write inversely proportional? No, answer is no. Only when you don't touch the y-axis, this one can call inversely proportional, right? So whether this one, I know it is smaller, I don't know, because I don't see the graph, I don't know whether it is like going down straight ka, touching or not touching ka, I all don't know, I have no idea, right? I have no idea. Then you cannot write inversely proportional. You have to write the bigger the mass, the smaller the acceleration. I hope you understand it. I hope you're okay with it. Alright, so we are going to see more. Alright, this one slightly harder. Alright, so now here, what do we have is F is equal to MA. Right, F is equal to MA. This one you look at here, it is smooth surface. Smooth surface, no problem. So now this one accelerate. It accelerate. Accelerate mean it. My question is not so good. It should be accelerate to the right. Right? Accelerate to the right. So I don't know whether it accelerate this side or that side. But yeah, let's say, you see, now I can find my question got something wrong. Right? So now let's say I said it accelerate to the right. Then accelerate to the right, 10 bigger or F bigger? It accelerate to the right. Accelerate to the right. It is F bigger or 10 bigger? F bigger or 10 bigger? F, right? Yeah. So I assume it go to the right first, right? F bigger, yes, good. Right. So we have to do both, right? Assume it accelerate to right. Okay. Then F is equal to MA. F is equal to MA. Now what is my F? What is my F? Net force. This is the net force, right? That's why I need to put FR. If not, then you say it is this force. FR is equal to F minus 10. Are you okay? Is equal to MA. Right? F. Good. F minus 10 is equal to MA. M 3. A. They gave you 2. All right. So what is your F? What is your F? What is your F? 16. Very good. All right. Very good. 16 Newton. Excellence. All right. 16 Newton. But you see, now I said, this is the question that I set on my own. Right. But now I find my own mistake. You see, so many mistakes. Right? When you set question, there must be a lot of mistakes. Right. Assume it accelerates to left. Then help me to find this answer. F is equal to ma. Resultant force, right? Resultant force is equal to ma. Resultant force is equal to ma. Help me. Now, if move to the left mean this one is bigger. This one is bigger. Right? This one 210, this one I don't know, maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe 4, maybe 5, maybe 8, maybe 9, I don't know. But it accelerates to the left. It comes into this way. It accelerates into this way. 4 Newton. Alright, we see. Okay. F is equal to ma. 10 minus F. Alright, 10 minus F is my resultant force. Is equal to ma. M it is 3. A it is 2. Right, given in the question. 2. Right. So now this one is 6. 10 minus F is equal to 6. I do it slower. Right. Then I move this one. I move this negative F. I don't like to have negative F. Negative F, I move to this side, become positive F. This positive 6, I move to here, negative 6. So 10 minus 6. 10 minus 6 is positive F. Right? 10 minus 6 is positive F. 10 minus 6 is equal to my F. So lastly, my F will be 4 Newton. You see my answer here? I have to add in 4 Newton. I cannot. Wait. Right. This one. 10, 16 and 4. Right, I got 2 answers. Okay, so far are you okay with here? The simple one? Simple one, are you okay? Any question from here? Should be okay. This one I'll do it later. This one I'll do it next. Later, Later, I'll come back to do it. If I first lesson already anchor, ayu susah lah. You guys later susah. I know the one I do it. Do it. I do it. Right. Since I put it to here, then I do it. Right. Later we do some question from here. Then before we do some quiz. Right. I hope you enjoy the quiz. I spend a lot of time to do the quiz. Right. I type on my own. Okay. Now magnitude and resultant force help by drawing. All right, so you need to draw it. All right, so how to draw it? All right, so just now I told you that how to answer by using drawing. So when use draw, so now this is 3, so I need to have 3 cm, so small. 3 7 21 7 6 30 18, right? Like that. Okay, this is vertical, it is 3 Newton, right? This is 3 cm. This is 3 cm, and All right, and then you need to draw one more, which is 4 cm. Right, 4 cm. 4、4、5、6、8、3、6、8、60、24。请猜啦 not so accurate. Right, this is 4 cm. Right, 4 cm. And then what you need to do is you need to draw here 3 cm, and then you need to draw here 4 cm. Right, so this is 3 cm, 4 cm. 3 cm, you need to label it, and then this is 4 cm. And then lastly, this is the one that you have. This is called resultant force. You need to be very, very careful on your resultant force, right? Because the direction give you a lot of mark. Not a lot of mark, we give you mark. I sambong it because I want the this one at the middle. I sambong like that. I should draw straight. If I draw straight, you will see nothing, you know, like why not I draw it directly, you know? And I'm so stupid. Right, I draw it directly, and then I put the arrow at here. Then okay already. You see the arrow like that. Right, now you see the arrow. I want you to study properly on the arrow. Whereas the arrow here, if you pull here, then I pull here, so your object will go into this direction. Right? If you pull here, I pull here, this resultant source will come into here. It will not come to here. Right? Some of you draw it this way. Salah. This one salah. The direction wrong. Right? Then be careful. So this one we are going to name it as resultant force, FR. FR. Resultant force. Calculate the resultant force for me right now. Pythagoras theorem. Calculate the Pythagoras theorem, right? Resultant force. Three square plus 4 square. Right? Magnitude first, magnitude of the resultant force by help of drawing. So answer will be 3 square plus 4 square, then square root. This one go back to form 3. 5 Newton, alright. Don't tell me you want to press calculator. I double check. You know, like long time ago, I got one student, right, when I teach physical class, right, 3 plus 2, right, 3 plus 2, right, so I don't know, 3 plus 2, then she press calculator. I asked her, why do you press calculator? And 3 plus 2, how much? 5, cikgu. Then why you press calculator? I need to confirm. I need to double confirmation. Then I asked her, if 3 plus 2 you press in the calculator, the value come out, it is not 5, it is 4. Will you write 4? No. She said no. I still write 5. Then what for you calculate? Double check lah, cikgu. Your bad habit, right? So 3 square, and where is my square? Square plus 4 square and square root, right? I double check already. I double check for you already. So the direction, so direction mean you have to find the angle of here. So meaning that you need to find this angle, this angle. or this angle also can, or this angle also can, right? Up to you. The both are okay, but you choose one to write. Choose right. Normally we are going to take the horizontal one. Horizontal one. I label wrongly there. Do you see I label something wrong there? And no one correct me. This one is here. Come to here. Luckily. If not, I'll do wrong. Okay. So 3 and 4. Alright, so like what I told you just now, we have to use tangent theta. Tangent theta is equals to, I cannot write the theta. Tangent theta, right? I leave it blank first. Is equals to something over something. So tangent is equals to opposite over adjacent. Opposite, it is 3, right? Adjacent, it is 4 over 4. Alright, tangent theta is equals to 3 over 4. Tangent theta is equals to 3 over 4. This one you need calculator. Right? So 3 divided by 4 equal first. Right? Shift tangent equal 36.87. So angle is theta is equivalent to theta is equals to 36.87. 36 at 7. Right. 36.87 degree. Okay. Now, when you answer this one, when they say direction, you must be very, very careful on this angle is where. So, it must be in between 3 and 4, right? The angle will be in between 3 and 4. So you have to answer the angle is of the angle of resultant force, FR. Angle of resultant force is in between, right? 3 Newton and 4 Newton. And 36.87 degree. Away from 3 or 4. .7 degree and 36.87 degree away from 4 Newton. Right? Why? I will explain to you. Right? The answer is 36.87, right? From 4 Newton. But of course you can answer it this way. But I don't want to redo. Alright? I don't want to redo. I redo it this way here. This is 3 Newton. This is 4 Newton. Right? If my angle is here. Right? This is my resultant force. The value of the resultant force, I know it already. It is 5 Newton. Yes, 5 Newton. Right? In which direction? In which direction? Now, this angle is, this is 4. Right? This is 4. This is 3. So, if you tangent theta gonna be opposite over adjacent. Opposite over adjacent. 4 over 3. So, your theta gonna be 4 divided by 3. 4 divided by 3. 4 divided by 3 equal, and then you need to shift tangent. If you do it this way, shift tangent is 53.13. 53.13. So your theta will be 53.13 degree. Right? So when you answer in this way, the angle will be here. So the angle, where is the angle? The angle will be the angle of FR is in between 3 Newton and 4 Newton and 53.13 degrees from 3 Newton. Now, I explain to you why. Why, Cikgu? Why two answer different one? No, these two answer will be same one. Now, this angle we have found it is 36.87, right? Because of this one is 90 degree. 90 degree, 90 degree. So what is this angle? This angle will be 90 minus 36.87. This angle will be 90 minus 36.87. 36.87. It is 53.13. 53.13. 53.13. Now, how 53.13 away from where? From 3. If you answer 36.87, it is from here, from 4. Meaning that this one and this one is the same? Yes. Now, teacher, why do I need to put in between 3 and 4? Now, if you said, oh, teacher, my resultant force is 36.87 away from here. Mana tahu later you will say this is 4 Newton, this is 3 Newton. Oh, it is 36. This angle 36.87. You just said 36.87 from 4. Yeah, 36.84. I must say in between. And then here. That's why this kind of question, for understand, it is good. In SPM, hard to ask you. Susah mau tanya. Hard to ask you. Hey, this kind of question, if you answer, how many marks it want? So, objective? I don't think so. Structural? Hard. So, that's why I give one question only. Don't focus into this one. Don't waste your time to focus into this kind of question. Understand, it is good. Just take one or two example to it. So far, any question? If you don't understand, I can re-explain. Right? Any question from here? If no, then we go to question number 3. Question number 3 is, now find the acceleration. F is equal to ma. F is equal to ma. F, we have found the resultant force. Here. We have found the resultant force. Right? The answer is here, 1.67. How many of you can get it? Do it. How many of you can get it? F. 3 or 4, Cikgu? No, we have to use the resultant force. In the direction of this way lah. F, it is 5, right? M, it is a mass. Mass of the object, 3 kg. 3 kg. Right? This is the resultant force. Right? This is not the one that you see in, it pull up and left. No, it is on the ground. Right? It's pull in this way and this way. Then it will come into this way. Right? If you talk about, Cikgu, I pull here and I pull up, then it still go to the right. Yes, I know. Because of gravity. So we don't take gravity in. No we are not going to put the weight in. So other third party force we are not putting in. So 3a. So a is equal to 1.67 ms negative 2. So are you okay with here? Okay, right. We are going to do some question, right? First part question. You see how SPM asks, right? Senang punya. Don't take it too hard, right? So we take question number 21. Right, paper 1. All right, so help me. Question 21. What's the answer? Question 21, SABK. All right, so answer is A, B, C, D, A. This is not quiz yet, This question. I read the question, and you do. Diagram 13 shows a stationary object when the force 1, 2, 3, 4 are applied. Right? If stationary, mean it is equilibrium. Which force it is bigger, 3 or 4? 1 or 2 bigger? A, force 3 is equal to force 4. B, force 4 is bigger than force 3. Bigger. And then F1, you pull up, it is stronger than down. F1 is less than F2. Answer. The keyword comes from stationary. Answer. Okay. I drink water for a while. You see, this kind of question will ask in SPM. Mana ada susah. How to fail SPM? Don't say fail. How to not getting A in SPM? Alright. So I see your result. Okay. End of the pool. So all of your answer is A. But only 3 of you vote. Right? Some of you are behind, legger behind. Right? But later, we are going to do quiz. I hope there is no lagging. Now you see, from here, listen properly. We are going to do the quiz later. 9 o'clock sharp. I'll send the quiz into here, and I will link at our group. So you please follow. Right? Write your name, and then we do on the spot. I don't want got people lagging behind. Alright? If not, your answer will be not in my that one. Alright, I will not record your answer. Okay. So yes, number 1 answer, it is A. Good. Answer, it is A. Not number 1. Answer is A. Okay. So we continue from here. Number 21. Diagram a constant force of 35. You push with 35. Act on a block on a rough surface. Rough surface. I haven't give you the rough surface. Hey, wait. I haven't give you the example of rough surface. Yeah. Yeah, I want to teach right now. Right? Before, you see. Rough surface I haven't give you yet. So this question is my teaching. Alright. So I'm going to take this example as teaching. To teach you what is rough surface. Rough surface means got friction. Got frictional force. Right? What is friction? Friction is something, the force that always opposes you. For example, if now you are going to move to the left, right? Let's say here. I don't want to take it here. I put it to here. Right? So here I got one force. This is a surface. This is rough surface. You don't do this question first. Rough surface. Rough surface. When I push here with 10 Newton, alright? So there will be one force opposing me, alright? I push here, then let's say the surface is only 3 Newton, alright? This one, the frictional force. Rough surface means you got frictional force, 3 Newton. So let's say this is not always 3 Newton. Let's say it is 3 Newton. Meaning that this 3 Newton, it is opposing you. Don't let you move forward. Stop you from moving forward. Right? 摩擦力. Right? It is stop you from moving forward. So this is called frictional force. 10. And then your resultant force will be always 10 minus 3 Newton. It is always opposing you. Now, of course, you will say that, hey, Cikgu, right? This question not saying where is a frictional force. Yes, right? Let's say this force, it is here. 20 Newton, right? 20 Newton. So I push here with 20. So this frictional force, it will be always oppose me here. This friction always opposing me. Don't let me move. So you push here 20, then the frictional force will change direction. So if you accelerate to which direction, then it will oppose you. That one will be your frictional force. Always stop you from moving forward. Okay? I don't want to do this question first. I give you one example from here. So I got a rough surface, right? The frictional force is 5 Newton, let's say. 5 Newton. So this is 2 kg. This object is 2 kg. Now I push with 20 Newton. 20 Newton. So what is my resultant force, Fr? What is my resultant force? What is my resultant force? I push with 20. And then you got a friction of 5. What is my resultant force? What is my resultant force? Right? Yes. Right? It is 20 minus 5, which is 15. It's equal to 2a. Right? It always against your movement. So 20 minus 5, which is 15, is equal to 2 times a. So a gonna be 15 divided by 2, it is 7.5 ms negative 2. Do you get it? Okay. Now I am going to move to here. Here, let's say 20 push to here. My frictional force is into this way already. My frictional force is always against my movement. So now it's 20 minus 5, my frictional force. 摩擦力 20 minus 5. Still 20 minus 5. This is MA. Do you get what I mean? Are you okay with this? Now, let's say I got two forces, alright? Here. Act on the object, not including the frictional force. Now, you see, here 20, here 10. Alright? So, where will it move? Don't look at these frictional forces. Where will it move? It is going to move to the left because the force to the left, it is bigger, right? So, this net force, you have to minus its frictional force. You have to minus its frictional force. Okay? Is that okay? Now, I'll show you what is frictional force later. Alright? Now, you see, are you okay? So 20, how to calculate this kind of question? Alright, how to calculate this kind of question? right? So this kind of question is 20 minus 10, right? 20, resultant force will be 20 minus 10, and then minus the 5, your frictional force. All right, which is 20 minus 10, it is 10, 10 minus 5, it is 5, right? So then FR is equal to MA, then you can calculate already. 5 M and then A, you can calculate. Let's say, I hope you understand this one, right? I go faster because I'm rushed of time. Probably I need to delay a bit at 9:10. 9点10分 9:10. Now, you see, if this force, it is into this direction, you see, I wrote it off better. See, this force 10 Newton is here. So how am I going to do it? So my resultant force will be 20 move to this side, 10 also move to this side, 20 plus 10, but got something oppose you, minus 5. That one is your resultant force. The 5 is your frictional force. This 5 is your frictional force. What if? Alright, I hope you understand this. What if here I got a friction, I got a 10. Here I got a frictional force. Normally I will use this symbol lah, mu lah, right? Mu, right? 5 Newton. Then it will accelerate. It will accelerate, right? What if this one is only 2 Newton? I push it with 2 Newton, and then the friction is 5. Mortally is 5. Then what will happen? You tell me what gonna happen? 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 Answer is, it is not going to move. Now you of course ask me why, why? Right, why? Okay, now I want you to see here. I want you to see here. Okay. Yeah. Now I got one force. Let's say this book here. No, that book here. Right. My table, rough surface, my calculator, and my here. I'm gonna push it. This friction is 10 Newton. Sorry, 5 Newton. Let's say 5 Newton. I push here 1 Newton. This calculator not moving. I push it or not? I push. I push 2 Newton. What happened? Not moving. I push it with 3 Newton. Not moving because the friction is 5. I push it 4. Not moving. If I push it with 5, then it start to move. I push it with 5, it start to move. But it will move with slow, constant velocity. Now, if I push it with 10, I push it with 10. You see, it accelerates. It accelerates. Why it accelerate? Because the force applied is more than the friction. Friction is something stop you from moving forward. This one, friction is 5. I move, push with 1, not moving. I push with 2, not moving. Push with 3, not moving. Push with 4, not moving. Push with 5, then it start to move with constant velocity. Now, I hope you understand what is this. Where my camera? Hope you understand what is this. Now, here, you still remember when we come back to here now, very beginning, resultant force. Yeah. Now this is balance force, right? If this one is friction, right? Friction, right? Stop you from moving forward. You push with 10. So it either not moving or it will move with constant velocity. Why move with constant velocity? Because your friction same as my force applied. Right? If you pull more than 10, then it will start to accelerate. If you push with 10, more than 10, then it will accelerate. Right? This is very beginning. Are you okay with here? Okay, now come back to here. Come back to here. Now, a constant force 35, push to here. Then you got a friction 5, stop it from moving forward. Stop, don't let you move forward. Right? So, your net force is going to be FR is equal to MA. Alright. So FR is 35 minus 5, right? MA, M I don't know. Let's say lah, 2 kg and then A. Then the frictional force is 5 Newton. The block will move with, answer, constant velocity, constant acceleration, increasing acceleration, or decreasing acceleration. Answer. Faham? Answer. This year. Faham? If you guys do it, then you know. Answer. Answer. Anyone? Answer. Come on. Three of you answering me. Any other? 6 of you. My class is not only 6. Some of you not coming. I don't know. Right? Why you are not here? But anyhow, right? For those who answer, give me an answer. Oh, macam-macam answer ada. Slightly harder than cannot do already. I feel like today I cannot give you the quiz. And give you the quiz, most of you cannot do it. Okay. So answer is right. I'll give you the answer. How many? 4 words. Still got 2 more. Still got 2 more. Answering me? Okay. 6. 6 what? Some you get correct. Okay. Okay. Macam-macam answer ada. You see the answer? You see the answer, you want to vomit blood. 33% B. 33% C. Alright. Now, okay. I know most of you will answer B or C. Alright. This one, D out. D totally no chance. Right. Still got people answer D. Got deceleration. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Alright, so now constant velocity mean this force this force have to same as this force, then constant velocity. We call it as equilibrium. Then constant velocity. This one out. A out. We look at B. Here, I am going to push it with the force. Alright. You see, these force, they are mentioned already. Constant force. The force you're not increasing. The force is 35. Keep on 35. You don't 35, 36, 38, 30, 40, 60, 80. Your force not increasing. So, this force is not increasing. This force here is not increasing. It is keep on 35. Your friction is 5. So, your acceleration will be constant. Right? This one is 35. Constant force. If this force is not constant, it keep on increasing. Of course, your acceleration will increase. You get what I mean? Do you understand what am I saying here? You understand what am I saying here? Huh? Yeah? Alright, I hope you're okay. So, answer will be B. Answer will be B. Alright. Okay. I give you one more. Alright. I give you some more example. 9 o'clock. Listen properly. 9 o'clock we are going to do quiz. Do quiz. Okay. Now here. Let's say I got one force here. 10 Newton. 20 Newton lah. Alright. And then I got one force at here. 5 Newton. And then this is 2 kg lah. Right, 2 kg. And then this is rough surface. And then the frictional force is rough surface. Frictional force is 3 Newton. Let's say I gave you this one. I gave you. So now how are we going to do this kind of question? So first of all, you need to have resultant force is and then this one is going to push to the right, because the force to the right, it is bigger. Force to the left, it is not so big, right? Not so big. So 20 minus 5. 20 minus 5 is equal to your resultant force, but haven't include this frictional force yet. So 20 minus 5, and then this is the force 15. 15 come to here, and then you got 3 stop you from moving forward. Minus 3 is your resultant force. Yes, 12. Right? Resultant force is equal to MA. Your resultant force will be equal to 12 is equal to 2A. Your resultant force 12, alright, which is 20 minus 15. And then minus 3 is equal to 2A. So A gonna be 12 divided by 2, gonna be 6. Do you understand this? Okay, now suddenly there is one more guy come in and help me to push here. Right? Push with 30 Newton. Find the acceleration. Suddenly got one guy come in and help me. Alright? I push here. You push here, and then got one guy very, very strong. Can push 30 Newton. Alright? Push here. So what is my resultant force? What is my resultant force? Oh, macam-macam ada. Right? 52, 18, negative. No, no negative. Right? Impossible. Cannot. No negative. To the left. Uh, 52. Why 52? Cannot be 52, Gerard. You try again, Gerard. 30 and 5 and 20. 30 into this direction. 5 into this direction. 20 into this direction. So, what's the answer? That's why I said SPM, they normally give 1, 2 force, right? 1, maximum 2, and then tambah 1 more. Finish, 3. Right? 18. Alright, we try. So 30 is strongest. 15, 5 it is here. 5 it is here. So you got 35 push to the left. So 35. Minus 20. 20 it is coming to this direction. Right? And then the frictional force here. Frictional force, this object is going to have here. The resultant force is 15 already here. 35 minus 20 is 15. D into this direction. So got one force. Stop you from moving forward. One force. You want to move away, then it stop you. Give me your answer again. Try. What is the resultant force? Anyone? None of you get correct right now. None of you get correct right now. So you have to minus 3. So this is 15 minus 3. Because the friction will change direction according to where is your biggest force. So you got 30 plus 5 minus 20 and then minus 3. You will tell me just now, Cikgu, when don't have the 30 here, the frictional force where? Here. The frictional force here. 3. The 20 minus 5 minus 3. 20 minus 5 minus 3. Now it is with this 30 right now, 30 Newton right now. So it is different. The frictional force will act into this direction. Right? 3 Newton. So it is 30 plus 5 minus 20 minus 3. 30 plus 5 minus 20 minus 3, which is 12 Newton. Your resultant force. So F is equal to AMA. Resultant force will be F is equal to MA. F is 12. M it is still, how many kg? 2 kg. This is 2 kg. 2A. A gonna be 12 divided by 2, which is 6. But this one, just now it is moved to this side. But this one, it is moving to this side. Don't call it deceleration. It's still acceleration. For those who haven't ready yet, please drag your that one, the video to the right, to the latest one. Alright, we are going to do quiz in 10 minutes right now. Right? After we finish all that one. After we finish all this one, right? So we are going to do it right now. So I send you the quiz link right now. Quizzy. Wait give me 1 minute. For those who join, alright, PTSC student. This year 2023 you I want to key in, so you need to follow the way that I taught you how to key in your name. Okay. If you haven't registered 2023, not this year from 5, I mean 20 new calendar year from 5, not last year from 5, this year from 5, right? And you know lah, you write. If not I don't know how to key in. Later I don't know how to key in. Okay, give me 1 minute. Okay, there is 15 question. Start live, please. Classic. So I'll start in 3 minutes from now. Now it is 9 o'clock, 9:15, right? How to share? Wait. Oh, I know already. Share. Yeah, wait. You click the link to join. Right? Click the link to join my live quiz. Anyone join already? Two. Okay. Yongsheng is okay. Yongsheng, you put your number in. Yongsheng, you forgot to put your number. 2022的学生 okay. Yongsheng, your number, double check. I double check your number. Yongxian or Yongsheng? Yongsheng 26, 26. Wong Yongsheng, you put 26. You put 26. Wait. OK， 等一下我 key in 比较容易。OK， Alright, we can start already. OK， 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 Anyone still got? Janine 15. Janine 15 PTSC 咧？ Janine change name. Okay. Alright, I want to start already. 1 more minute, we start. Okay, start. Janine do very well. Janine do very well. Janine, last one. Clean sheet, perfect, perfect score. This was supposed to be at join wrong one. This question need to discuss. This one also need. Not easy. Correct. Good. This one, Oh, is it? I don't want to turn on the sound because turn on the sound is quite annoying. You can use the ability, if not mistaken. You can double up your, boost up your point. This one is no. All of you done? Not yet. Your mark will be recorded. Take it seriously. Oh, finish already. You put one reaction in YouTube channel if you are done. Because this one's still jumping. I don't know whether finish or not. Jenny 15 keep on jump up and down. I don't know why. Give me a reaction. Give me one reaction. So that I know you are done. Okay. Eat the sun. Done, no? Done, then I want to discuss already. But why this one still keep on jumping? Eat the sun. Fine. Still good. Done? Okay. Done. This is the first time I let you try to use this quizzy. Alright. 2022的学生for 拍完 job. Okay. Then I will discuss. Okay, name 15. And then okay. So I can check how many of you get correct or wrong. Okay. We are going to see the one that you get wrong. All right. Question number 1, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 11, 15. Right. So we do question number 1. All right. How to back to review question. So we review one by one. Okay. So biggest resultant force. You see, when we do biggest resultant force, this one you pull left 10 to the left and 10 to the right. What is a resultant force? Resultant force is 0. Right here 15, here 10. So you still got one more resultant force to here. It is 5. 15 minus 10. This is 15 minus 10. Also 5, but go to the left. But this one is same direction. You see, same direction. Same direction. 15 plus 10. This is 25. Answer is D. Okay. Are you okay? So we take the second one. Find the acceleration of 5 kg object. Alright. Now find this is smooth surface. See properly, smooth surface. Right. Oh, you get correct. No need to say. Right. So which is 30 minus 10 is equal to 30 minus 10 is equal to 5 times A. 20 is equal to 5A. A is equal to 4. Good. Right, number 2. Oh, you get correct. We discussed number 3, right? Find the value. This one got some of you get wrong, huh? Wrong, then I discuss, no problem, right? So find the value of f. This one I purposely trapped you one, right? Why? Find the value of the f if the 5 kg is moving constant velocity. Constant velocity, what does it mean? Constant velocity. Just now I said if I pulled it with constant velocity, mean you got one same force, then it will move with constant velocity. When it move with constant velocity, mean it is, I don't care whether it is 3, right? So some of you do it this way, f is equals to ma, you see, this one is wrong, f minus 10 is equals to m it is 5, a you put 3, so f is equals to you move to here, 15 plus 10, 25, right? This is wrong. You know why wrong? This is 3 is a is ms minus 2. Acceleration, constant velocity, acceleration is 0. Constant velocity, acceleration is 0. Constant velocity, acceleration 0. So 0 times 5, it is 0. F minus 10 is equals to 5 times 0, it is 0. So F is equals to 10. Answer is this one. You understand what I'm saying here? Next time, when you do, you see the question constant velocity, no need to see. Constant velocity, equilibrium. Left and right will be the same when you see constant velocity. Constant velocity means left, right will be the same. Easiest way. Okay, we look at this one. So 10 Newton you pull here, rough surface. Rough surface mean you got friction. They must give you friction 3. Alright. So meaning that I got 3 is this pulling here. So F is equal to MA. F is 10 minus 3. 10 minus 3 is equal to 2A. Alright. 7 is equal to 2A. A is 7 divided by 2. 7 divided by 2. So 7 divided by 2, it is 3.5. Okay. Is that okay? Should be okay, right? All right. Now, an object is pulled with a force, right? This force will be a constant force. Understand as constant force, not increasing force. 10, 20, 30, 40, no. It's just 10. 10, constant force. I should write a constant force, but I didn't, right? But anyhow, you should know it is 10, right? 10. So an object 2 kg is pulled with a force 10 Newton. And then it moves with constant velocity. Constant velocity. Constant velocity mean same. So answer is 10. 10. Is that okay? Can you follow? Not done yet? Not done yet. Are you sure? Not done yet. Just now I saw all done eh. You kidding me? So a 2 kg object is pulled with 20, right? 2 kg object pull with here 20. Frictional force is against you, alright? So no other force, Now frictional force must be here against you, right? So F is equal to MA. F is net force. Net force is resultant force. 20 minus 5. 20 minus 5 is equal to MA. M mass is 2A. So this one all correct, but never mind, I still discuss. Right? 15 is equal to 2A. So A is equal to 7.5. Okay. So which force is the largest force, right? If it accelerates to the right. Accelerate to the right mean To the right, oh, not left, oh. Right, to the right. To the right mean the right is bigger than the left. Then it will accelerate to the right. So answer will be C. If this force is not, it is not bigger, then it will not accelerate to the right. Okay. Now, this question, I think it is kind of hard, but most of you still can do it. What is the resultant force? Result of the force, resultant force, right? You see the direction here, it is 20. Here it is 5, same direction. You push here 10, I pull here 5. Same direction. So you are not going to minus. No, not minus. Not minus. It is plus. Same direction, you are going to plus it. 20 plus 5. 20 plus 5. So answer is 25 Newton. Is that okay? Gerard haven't finished yet, huh? Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, if you have don't finish yet. 20, right? Here you got 20, 20 push to here. Frictional force is 2, right? So meaning that F is equal to MA. F is equal to MA. F is equal to MA. F is, now frictional force is against you. Don't let you move. You push here 20, I stop you from moving forward. Don't let you move forward. So 20 minus 2 is equal to 3A. Alright? So here is 18 is equal to 3A. A is equal to 18 divided by 3. It is 6. Answer is 6. Right? Okay, next one. The diagram shows the 2 kg object is accelerating with constant velocity. Constant acceleration, not constant velocity. Constant acceleration. So, okay. Now, here got friction. So, net force is equals to, resultant force is equals to MA. What is the resultant force? F minus the friction. F minus the friction. F, your force. How much? I don't know. But you got something oppose you. Don't let you move forward. Minus 5. Is equals to MA. M, it is 2 kg. A, it is 3. So F is equals to 6 here. And then 2 times 3, 6, plus 5. 6 plus 5. So answer is 11 Newton. All of you get correct. Good. This kind of question, kind of hard, then you guys can do. Senang-senang tidak boleh. Susah-susah boleh. Okay. Find the acceleration. Yeah. F is equal to MA. Here it is 4 kg, kind of small. My diagram quite small. F is 6 plus 8, because same direction. 6 plus 8 equals to 4A. So, this is 14. 14 divided by 4. 8, 14 divided by 4. 14 divided by 4, it is 3.5. 14 divided by 4. Some of you add minus 6. The direction same. If this direction is here, 6 Newton, then add minus 6. And then this is smooth surface. Are you okay? Now, here, this is opposite direction already. Now, net force is F is equal to MA. F is equal to MA. 10 minus 3. 10 minus 3. 10 minus 3 is equal to 2A. 2 is your object. Right? So 10 minus 3, it is 7. It is 2A. So A gonna be 7 divided by 2. It is 3.5. Yeah, all of you get correct. Opposite direction, most of you can do. Same direction, some of you confused. Okay, 15 and 4, right? Your net force is 11, right? Right. You see, all of you can do. I don't need to do. And then here, still got rough surface, still got 2 Newton. So 15 minus 4, 11. So the frictional force, it is at here, 2 Newton. So F is equal to MA. F is 15 minus 4 minus 2. 15 minus 4 minus 2 is equal to 3A. 15 minus 4 is 11. 11 minus 2, it is 9. It is 3A. So A gonna be 3, yes. Yeah, this one susah, you guys can do. This question cut hard. Right, I mean got friction. Here, 15 plus 4, 19. Right, 19, and then rough surface. F is equal to MA. Your 19 have to minus your friction. The friction stop you from moving forward here. 3. 19 minus 3 is equal to 5A. MA. 19 minus 3, 16. 16 is equal to 5A. 16 divided by 5, 35. 3 point something. 3 point something. 3 point something here. Yeah? Most of you can do. All you can do. Okay? Yeah. You see, same direction, some of you confused. Alright. You double check. So F is equal to MA. So here is 12. Here is at all 20 is moving to here. 20 Newton. But got 5 Newton frictional force. 5 Newton. Stop it. Don't go forward. 5 Newton. Stop you. 5 Newton. So your resultant force will be 20 minus 5. MA is 3A. 15 is equal to 3A. A can be 5. 15 divided by 3, it is 5. Alright. Some of you haven't finished yet, huh? I'm sorry. I am sorry. Gerard, I'm sorry. You should drag forward. I'm sorry. I thought all of you finished. Right? Because this is the first time I use the Quizy to do this kind of question, to do online. First time. So I need to improve. I haven't tried to use it. Alright. I have discussed all the questions. Any question that you want to ask me? Your data that I will key in into the quiz, right? Okay. I'll put into the table lah. And then this one is some sort like your attendance or so. And then I will find some of you maybe not really sure on how to do it. Then I will PM you and help you, right? When I'm free, like Saturday, if you are free, then I'll do revision with you. Is that okay? Now, any question before I end the class? Yeah, if you got friend like to join the tuition, you can forward the PTSC form to them, and then if they join, right, put you are registered already this year. Only for Form 4 and Form 5 who have registered, right? This year don't have already. Next, I mean the 2022 don't have already. 2023 student, if your friend want, report to them, ask them to fill in your name. I got some intensive for you. Is that okay? Any question that you want to ask? Next week we are I will send this, the thing that I have done just now, this one, I will send it to you. Right? Where do I put? I will put it into the group. I'll put it into the Telegram group. Telegram group, because of if I put in WhatsApp group, nanti hilang. So it will hilang. If you ask me question or what, then hilang. I put to the Telegram group, then you always can find that. You will not hilang that. Okay. Any question before I end the class? If not, then thank you for the lesson. I hope you enjoy the class. I'll see you. Thanks for all. Thanks. Thanks to all of you. Gerard, I'm sorry, Gerard. I'm sorry, See you. Good night. See you. Okay, okay. Goodbye. Bye bye.